What's your overwhelming feeling right now? Bit of fortune?
Yeah, a bit of relief really. I got lucky in the end in the last set. I thought he started off the set really well. It felt like one of those games where it was difficult to hold throw. I mean, he played well on my throw and I played well on his throw. It seemed like it was going like that. So actually winning the ball and throwing first felt like a disadvantage. But I was lucky to get through in the end, yeah.
You had a great run at the Winmau World Championship a couple of years ago. It was first round exit last year. Yeah. Was that preying on your mind in the closing stages?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, the amount of pressure. I don't feel any pressure normally when I'm playing in any event, but today I really felt it towards the end of that match. Because I think I went 2-0 down in the last set, but then I won a leg to make it 2-1, and then the pressure kicked in. Yeah, I felt like, wow, I've got a big chance here to actually pinch this, and then my brain went to mush after that.
Well, you say your brain went to mush and the pressure got to you.
Yeah.
106 to win the match there, and you managed to bust your score.
Yeah.
You think that's game over there, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. I felt, what's the word? I felt like a lemon. I felt like I wanted a hole to open up on the stage and just get out of there, because I was really embarrassed with that. It's the first time I've ever done anything like that.
Credit to you though, because being able to come back and win the match, you thought it was game over, but you managed to hold it together and hit the winning double in the end.
Yeah, I feel like my performances on stage have improved the last few weeks, the last few tournaments, sorry. I think that's just with experience, you know, you get used to playing on the stage and you start playing a little bit like you can. And even though to people watching it might look like it was a struggle, that's my highest average ever in a World Championship today.
It's certainly not your highest level though. I mean, we saw you at the World Grand Prix beat Peter Wright. You come here to this year's Winmau World Championship as a PDC title winner for the first time. You've got a lot more in your locker. Has winning that title changed your mindset at all?
Well, yeah, definitely, yeah, a little bit. Rather than change my mindset, I'm hoping that changes the other players' mindset, as to say that they're more worried about me, because before that they might have thought, nobody, you know, he can't beat me if I play my best. But now when you win things in the PDC, people look at you and say, he will beat me if he plays his best, and it's a bit of a role reversal, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think maybe you're not even aware of it. A couple of years ago when you got to the quarterfinals, I remember you losing to Michael van Gerwen, and you came off stage and were like, oh, it's Michael van Gerwen, I was never going to win that, it's Michael van Gerwen. I
really did believe that at the time, yeah.
But then
I was way behind.
You also really believed just a couple of months ago, I'm playing well enough to win the World Grand Prix, and you were gutted that you went out.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
something has changed, hasn't it?
Yeah, that was a double star competition, different. But you've just got to try your best every game, haven't you? If you're good enough, you'll win it, definitely. But if you're not good enough, you'll get beat. That's the way I look at it.
You have the capability to be good enough, though, don't you?
Probably. Well, I think if you discuss probability and statistics, no. But there is an outside chance that I could win it. Yeah.
Good man. Good man.
I think I've got a better chance than a lot of other players.
Good lad. Well played today.
Cheers.
Ryan, 2-0 down in that deciding set, what was going through your mind, knowing that obviously there's no tie-break to fall back on this year?
Yeah, when I was 2-0 down, it was still my throw in the third leg, and I thought, I still felt confident that I could win the match. The only time I felt like I had blown it was when I busted 106 at 2-1. Yeah. I still felt like I could win the match at 2-0 down.
You feel like a test like that will stand you in good stead going forward? You've got Krzysztof Ratajski up next.
I've played in the PDC that long to know that every game's different. It's all on the day. I know I can beat Krzysztof Ratajski. It's probably, I could play him 10 times, I might beat him 3 or 4 out of 10. And why can't that 3 or 4 out of 10 be on the 21st of December? I'm going to go into the game thinking that I can win, definitely.
You're the first of the North East players through today. Do you think we could see a clean sweep?
I'd love to see it, yeah, definitely. I'll be staying all day to support the other North East lads. Chris Dobie, Adam Hunt, Colin Ridge and Glenn Durant, definitely. I'll be right behind them and hope they'll do well.
Thanks, Ryan.
Congratulations, Ryan. When we spoke earlier in the year, your confidence was shattered at one stage, you said, and you've had such a terrific year since then. And what's changed with your mindset?
Every player, I think, goes through ups and downs in form, but you go away and practice and you try and work out what's going wrong, and that's what I've done. And when you find it's a little bit like snooker, you know. I heard Ronnie O'Sullivan the other day talking about he feels like he hasn't got a good cue action, but so when he is feeling good, he plays tremendous. And I think all darts players are like Ronnie O'Sullivan. When they feel like they're playing well, they'll play well, and it all comes from practice and having confidence and having experience. It's so much in the mind, the game of darts. It's unbelievable. All these professional players, you see the averages go up and down, and you think, well, how can a player average 110 one day and then 79 the next day? And it really is all in the head. I think everybody's capable.
Yeah, and talking about your belief this year, beating Peter and winning the title, as we've spoken about, that's obviously given you a newfound new Ryan Joyce. It
does, it really does give you a lot of confidence. I think when I'm playing on stage, the last few times, I've worked out through experience, through playing regularly on the stage this year. I've played in all the major tournaments virtually, and for the first time, and I have to keep telling myself in my head not to grip the darts too tightly, not let the tension take over, because that's what's happened in the past. I've been too tense, been too nervous, and it's been a new experience for us, and I've struggled. But I feel like I can relax now, even when I'm losing situations. Just relax and just throw the darts. If you're good enough, you'll still win the game.
Seems to be working. Thanks, Ryan. Cheers.
Ryan, you may not be seeded this year. You're just outside the seeded spots, but for you, do you feel like there's a bit more of a target on your back after obviously winning earlier in the year?
Yeah, definitely. That's what really hit us in the last set. I think the pressure of you don't want to lose two world championships back to back in the first round. That would be. It wouldn't be a total disaster, because I would only drop to number 44 in the world, and then I'd have 2 full years of not defending anything in the world championships virtually. But when you get up on that stage and you're playing in the world championships, it doesn't matter what you think in your head. The pressure is the biggest you'll ever feel in your career, really, when you're playing on that stage, and it hits you during the game. If you never experienced it, it's an amazing feeling.
You've been drawn in arguably the hardest quarter, some really big names in your quarter of the draw. What are your expectations in the tournament?
I don't know. I love playing the big players. I love playing Peter Wright, Gerwyn Price, Michael van Gerwen. I love those challenges. I love trying to show them that I can do it. And obviously I'm not as consistent as those big players, otherwise I would be up in the top 16 like all those good players are. But on me day I can beat all of them. I've done it before. And I've just got to keep that in my mind, that on that day I can do it, so why not go into the game with a little bit of belief? Because 2 years ago when I got to the quarter final, I really didn't have any belief. I was lucky to get through each round. I only averaged 90 for the tournament. That's nothing special. And when I played Van Gerwen before the game, I thought I was going to lose. If I played Van Gerwen this year, I thought there's a chance I can win this game if I really concentrate and try my best.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you.